Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials down 18, Nasdaq's up 3, S&P's are flat. Let's go over to our man, Mr. Teddy Kekstadt, as we do each and every Wednesday at 40 past the first the 10 o'clock hour. Teddy has his website is Forex Trading Unlocked, and when we talk about currencies, folks, you get currencies moving out here. We get bonds moving out here. We get the Federal Reserve minutes coming out at 2 o'clock. Teddy Kekstadt, what's going on, brother?
Good morning, guys. Glad to be back again with you.
Morning, Teddy.
So,
where do we start,
man? Where are we going to start out here?
Well, we're going to start with the dollar being really on one kind of a run right now. It's been getting kind of crushed the past week and a half, huh?
Well, you know, it came back inside the range yesterday, so it's going to be kind of intriguing. It broke out. You know, I'm looking at the index. It's 95,440. It came back inside it, and, you know, we'll see how it handles it today and tomorrow.
Right. Well, I'm looking for it to run out of gas now. I think it's ready to come back for a little adjustment. Yeah,
the June 14th, that's when it had that big strength. I suspect we're going to go into that, and it's going to be intriguing to see, okay, what happens with currencies, folks, is that they trend, and they trend for long periods of time. So we'll see how this was going to shake out, man. You know. The differential is pretty intense when we look at our interest rates and the interest rates across the world. So it's like, okay, we know the Fed wants to go up, but yet everyone keeps buying the notes and bonds.
Yes, there's a nice little rally going on in the interest rate market right now. It's a little bit towards the other direction of what the Fed would like, right?
Yes. Yeah, and that's what's so intriguing, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, we were just looking at the Fed Fund futures rate, Teddy, and you know, you're still at 61% for the meeting in December.
For the second rate hike, yeah.
Now, if they do that, folks, you are going to be at an overnight rate of 2.25 to 2.25 to 2.5 on the overnight rate. Well, guess what? The 10-year is only at 2.8, but the 2-year, watch this. This is where this gets whacked out. The 2-year is at 2.5. So you're saying, what, the 2-year is going to be at 2.5 and the overnight rate's going to be 2.5? I don't think so. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So pretty wild, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Keeping gold unglued, too, as well, right?
Yeah, you know, gold hasn't been able to catch a bid. You know, we get that 1167 last week. You know, bottom line, we'll see if it can get back inside the range. But until it gets back inside that higher range, it doesn't look...
It's taking a lot of heat. It's got a lot of work to do, right?
Oh, it's got a lot of work to do, man. You know, the amount of...
Trend is definitely down right now, right?
I'm sorry, what?
Trend is definitely lower right now for gold.
That's it. Yeah.
Can't catch any bounces.
The intriguing thing is that, like, when you hear the analysis that... You know, the safe haven and all that. I've never bought that because if you actually go, I mean, you could buy that in the 80s. It seemed that, you know, you see gold go up 40, 50 bucks in a heartbeat. But even at the crash in 2006, gold went from 1140 to 666. You know, when no one has money, man. When they sell, well, you know that better than anyone, right? And if you be in the pits, when they sell, man. Do you know what I mean? They sell everything. You know,
sure.
You lose in one place, you're going to sell another place. You lose this place, you're going to sell another place. So... You know, it's all about that dollar, man. Yeah. No doubt.
You get your cash and you start back from scratch, right?
You got to get settled down.
Yeah.
You got to get settled down. So, what do you now? Are you trading the yen at all? What are you thinking with this yen?
Right now, the U.S. dollar yen, I think it's ready for. It's going to keep testing support. I think that it's a sell rally deal right now until it can close above 111 even. I know it's been a pivot we've talked about for a while now.
Yeah.
But I really think it's still going to be under pressure.
Yeah. No. You know, we're at 110.5 right now, folks, and you know that yen looks to me like it just wants lower price, man. That means the yen's going to get stronger because the Nikkei is set up like that too. And the Nikkei goes out of their mind when the yen gets strong. So it's like, yeah. And of course the euro, it's like, okay, you know, I hear plenty of people say, what's Europe got going for them? And I agree, but guess what? You know, we're at 115. The euro can breathe till 118, 119. I don't think that's a big deal.
No, it's not. It's not. And it's in a very wide range zone. Like every time the euro they try and crush it, it just keeps bouncing back into this area. So Yeah, I think that if it gets above 117, like you said, it could easily pop back to 119 for sure.
Yeah, and that's, you know, with the top of the consolidation right now is that 118. So you get above that, it's going to get intriguing. In fact, if we just look at this on a chart, you could speculate that is this a big head down at the bottom, you know?
Sure.
And so speculating on head and shoulders is not cool, folks. I can tell you that
No.
because it looks like the whole market does that on a continual basis.
Sure, right.
But
it's one of the easiest patterns to recognize, right?
I know, seriously, man. But this is a long one.
But if it turns into it, that shoulder over there at the left, right, it's a big one.
And what happens, folks, is that the longer the shoulders are, the more powerful it actually is once they're actually in place, because that's the building cause.
Stops in those areas.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, huge. And then, of course, because we came down so fast from April into the May area, right? You know, once you get above that, it's a lot easier to basically go through that type of supply line.
Yeah.
You know?
And that was a 2-month run, right, from the euro.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking about from, all the way.
So, hey, Teddy, what do you think, you know, like we're coming into the fall, right?
Right.
The aspect that there's going to be a lot of moving pieces. Is there any currency that you think is going to move more than anything else?
You know what? I think that the yen is going to continue to be bouncy and kind of narrow, just like the euro.
Okay.
Big range trade. I think the Australian dollar is going to be the one to watch for setting the trend.
Oh, interesting.
It's been hammered along.
Yeah.
And now that the trade deals and things are starting to kind of pretty much settle down as far as they're concerned, I think that over the fall you're going to probably start to see some good action and a new trend actually for the Australian dollar.
Now look at this.
See how oil goes. If oil starts to continue on a downward trend,
yes,
I think you could see the Australian dollar actually pick up against the dollar.
So this is pretty cool, folks. I have the Australian dollar up, and what, man, this is a monster consolidation, right? The top is at 81 and the bottom 71, right?
Right.
That's intense, man. Now, for foreign currency, folks, look at that, man. Wow. And this is all about commodities in Australia, right? So that's good. That's good. Yeah.
We're coming to year end when you're going to have all your year end buying and books are getting closed and things like that.
Yeah. And you know, you had BHP Billiton. They made money hand over fist.
Right.
And that, it's not that it's unusual, folks. It's a monster company, but what's unusual is that everyone keeps saying that China's slowing down. Well, guess what? They're still buying raw commodities hand over fist. So
right.
It's like, okay, they're storing them up. You know, we were talking about yesterday that, you know, you got Iran with the oil. Can you imagine the deal the Chinese are getting on buying their oil? I mean, you know, they're not buying it at spot. That's for sure. You know.
Yeah.
Listen, folks, you can learn more about Teddy by coming over to our website at TFNN. Go right under Nadex News. Check out his articles, great articles out there. Teddy, thanks so much. You have a great one, a safe one. We look forward to speaking to you next week.
Take care.
Thanks, Teddy. Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I come right back.